This video is the first part of the upcoming series on this channel. It takes us into the world of ninja assassins, talking about our protagonist and his vengeance. So, let's begin. We see a man is seated on a bustling metro. His face pale with panic as sweat trickles down. His eyes dart around as if sensing someone or something closing in on him. In a sudden, desperate move, he bursts out of the metro car and sprints through crowded city streets. But he isn't alone for long. A group of operatives in high-tech suits, armed with advanced weapons, quickly closes in on him. Within moments, he's surrounded. They engage with deadly precision, their attacks swift and ruthless. He fights back, struggling for his life, but it's no use. The assassins overpower him, and in a final, brutal act, they take his life, severing his head. They pause to verify his identity, confirming he was indeed their target. It becomes clear, these assassins were hired to eliminate him. The scene shifts to a small, serene town in America, where Joe Logan, a humble farmer, lives with his wife, Sarah, and young son, Kyle. For Joe, each day with his family feels like a gift. They share laughter, sing together, go shopping, and enjoy simple dinners while watching the sun dip below the horizon. Life is peaceful. At night, as the family watches the evening news, a report airs about mysterious killings of unknown individuals across the country. Joe and Sarah exchange a subtle, tense look, a hint of worry crossing their faces. Later we see that tonight is Kyle's birthday, and as the family celebrates, Joe is quieter than usual, almost as if he's expecting something. This moment of calm, the soft glow of candles on Kyle's birthday cake, it feels like the calm before a storm. Joe checked on the CCTV cameras as if he is trying to hide something from the world. But in the dead of night, the peace shatters. A group of masked assassins, equipped with the same high-tech gear as the killers from earlier, silently infiltrates the house with lethal precision. Joe hears them first, instantly snapping into action. His reflexes, honed by years of training, kick in, and he moves to protect his family. His movements are swift, deadly, a dance of survival as he takes down one attacker after another. The clash of blades fills the room, each strike a fierce attempt to protect the people he loves. But the numbers are against him. In a brief moment, Joe looks back to see his wife and son. He tries to rush to their side, but a sharp pain pierces his back. He's been stabbed. As he collapses to the floor, his vision blurs. The last thing he sees is his wife, Sarah, and son, Kyle, lying motionless on the floor, blood pooling around them. His heart sinks, torn between grief and rage, but his limbs go numb. He tries to move, but he collapses and the room fades to black. The leader of the assassins checked his vitals. Hearing the sound of approaching police sirens, the group retreats, leaving Joe lying there, broken and full of regret. In the cold sterility of a mortuary, Joe Logan's body lies motionless, until it stirs. Suddenly he awakens, eyes flashing with anger and shock. As he tries to sit up, his weakened body collapses to the floor. With brief, disorienting flashes of memory, he finds himself now in a hospital bed, regaining strength. His life has just been spared. As he recovers, he is approached by FBI agents Mike and Emma, who are investigating a series of mysterious murders linked to former ninjas. They believe Joe's unique skill set could be invaluable in their investigation. But given his fragile condition, they leave him to rest. Emma, however, decides to stay, watching him with a mixture of curiosity and caution. Later, Joe, in search of answers, steps onto the hospital rooftop. His mind races, trying to understand his situation. But before he can piece it all together, assassins strike again. Joe reacts, pulling a needle from his arm that seems to trigger something within him. Instantly, he feels a surge of energy, superhuman strength, speed, heightened senses. With each heartbeat, he transforms into a near-berserk state, fending off his attackers with raw fury. The assassins fall one by one. His attacks were deadly and cold as ice. He severed heads of several assassins. His brutality was at the peak. Blood was festering everywhere. He killed all of them until one remained. He wanted to kill the leader in the most treacherous way anyone could ever imagine. The leader ready to deliver a lethal strike. Joe reminds of his losses. Joe's newfound power makes him unstoppable. Dodging each blow with flawless precision, he finally stabs the leader with brutal accuracy. As the leader gasps in fear, Joe reveals his true identity, revealing that he is not Joe Logan. His real name is Higan, a former ninja who tried to leave behind his dangerous past. Higan's eyes burn with a chilling determination as he plunges the final blow into the leader. Returning home, he thinks how even after leaving behind his dangerous past, yet here it was, clawing back into his life with deadly intent. As he reaches home, Higan uncovers a hidden cache behind a wall, revealing a box filled with weapons and his Kamui mask. He looks at a photo and wonders how his life turned to something like this in just a few moments. His purpose is clear now. He knows what he needs to do. He will take down the entire ninja clan that destroyed his family. With this in mind, he sets his house ablaze, watching as it burns to ashes, symbolizing the end of his old life. The scene closes with Higan, now fully embracing his former self as Kamui, wearing the mask and ready to unleash his revenge.